Hey there, and welcome to this episode of the FanSaves Shop Local series. My name is Chris McCarthy. I'm the co-host, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with Rachel and Marcel Antoine, the team behind the Woodworks in Stratford, Ontario. Hey, how are you both doing today?
We're good.
We're good, and you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. So why don't you begin by telling us about the Woodworks?
Well, we started the Woodworks as it was kind of my retirement project, and it's a good thing because then COVID hit anyway. So,
Yeah.
But anyway, it was meant to be a shop where people who were interested in doing woodworking could come and work on their projects using a well-equipped shop, which a lot of people don't have. So we have many tools here, some big ones. We have a lot of small tools. Some of the major equipment we have a 24-inch planer. We have a 24-inch drum sander. We have two table saws, three table saws, I guess. One of them is the most modern, ultra-safe what they call the saw stop. I've never tried it, but apparently you can't cut your fingers off with it. So we have that, and we have many other things, a couple of radial arm saws. We have a shaper. We have mortising chisels for doing mortise and tenon joinery. The whole shop is equipped with like a central vacuum system, like a central dust collection system. So we try and keep dust to a minimum, although do remember it's a wood shop. It does get a little dusty from time to time. We have a joiner and a bandsaw and many other things. And then all the small tools.
For sure. So it's safe to say you guys are well equipped with a wide variety of tools. And it's also a very clean and safe environment. And, I was looking up your Facebook page and your website, and I saw some really cool items that people had come in and made, like countertops, games like cornhole, mega Jenga, and even like doggy dish holders. I'm curious to know, like, what's some of the most interesting pieces that you've seen customers come in and make in your shop?
Well, we had one guy who came in here. He was a fairly young guy who had never worked on any real woodworking before. He didn't take it in high school, and he didn't have a father who showed him how to use any tools, and he came in and he wanted to do stuff. So he came in and he made a TV stand for his living room, and he did that using mortise and tenon construction, which nowadays isn't even that common anymore. It's a labor intensive, it's kind of old school a little bit, and he did a really good job. Like, we are here to help people along with, some of the things that they do if they get stuck. But the whole idea is that they do it themselves so that they gain the experience, because I don't need the experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a really unique business idea. Like, I've never seen anything like this. Generally, if you want to get something made, you have to rent it from, Home Depot or the hardware store around the corner, or, borrow it from a friend. So having a business like this where you could go in a clean, safe environment with a wide range of tools that you talked about, and be able to make things for your home or for a friend is really, really cool. So I commend you for that. Let's talk about memberships. So you have different varieties of classes, memberships. Maybe speak to that, and what are some of the most popular ones that you've seen?
We do have we have 3 different membership levels, I guess you would call it. So we have one that we call the Weekend Warrior. So you get 10 hours with that one. And that seems to be the one that most people have been taking, I think, because, people work and they're just looking for something like maybe after work or on weekends. But we do also have a part-time one, which gives people 20 hours. And then we have a full-time membership, which gives them 40 hours. And these are all per month. So,
right. Yeah, that's a really great way for people to engage with you guys and pay for their memberships and come in and use it when they want to. Now, I know you guys are on the FanSaves platform. You're offering 15% off to other Stratford Chamber of Commerce members. Maybe talk about what it means to be part of the Chamber of Commerce in Stratford, but also as a community as a whole.
Well, the Chamber of Commerce, they're kind of like, I feel like they're the voice for the business, right? They fight for the businesses. They offer a variety of workshops and stuff that just give businesses the knowledge in order to be able to operate, safely according to the many ministry guidelines that they're hard to follow. I think I heard once at one of their workshops that there's something like 180 regulations that you have to follow just to open a business.
Wow.
And they're just there, and they send out a lot of valuable information by their email, especially right now with COVID, just how to operate in this kind of, unprecedented times. That's what everyone calls it. And it's the word that I'm beginning to hate, but it's what it is, right? Like, no one knew how quickly this is going to, escalate. So
Yeah, for sure. It's been pretty crazy to live through all this, and you said it, unprecedented. That's a big buzzword going around, but it's great to see that you guys have made it through the other side. A lot of businesses have not been so fortunate, so it's great to see that you guys are alive and thriving. So that's great to see. Speaking of alive and thriving, if any of your customers, your current and your loyal customers, were watching this video right now and you had the chance to say anything to them, what would you want to tell them?
Well, I think we'd like to thank them. The games and stuff that you saw on our Facebook page are actually what we've been making in order just to, keep the hydro on, pay the insurance,
Yeah.
That kind of stuff, because we had to shut our doors to members. We've had a number of them that want to come back, but we finally got the go-ahead, so we're opening on Tuesday. So that's exciting. But
Good for you guys.
we want to thank all these people that have, bought from us over the past few months, and just basically allowed us to continue operating. And then our members and stuff, we just want to thank them for their support. Like, we just opened last September, so having to shut our doors in March was kind of heartbreaking, right? So
yeah, that's really tough. Well, I want to thank you both so much for joining me today on the FanSaves Shop Local series. You're a great local business in Stratford, Ontario, and anyone that's watching, please go out and support them. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.